What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 3 of our Pokemon Nameless version walkthrough. In the previous video, it was jam-packed with drama. The Dark Workers tried to attack us, but Gallon luckily saved us. Gallon did get stabbed, but he did survive. And unfortunately, the guy who rescued us, Gallon's son Gavin, he ended up passing away, so it was really tragic. We eventually caught up with Gallon's friend Bruce, who also works in the Cyan Army, and he agreed to take us into his home where we got raised up for the next 12 years. So the last video was pretty much the end of the intro to the game, and then it skipped ahead to where we currently are 12 years later. And now we're just stocking up on items in this little town. We've bought some Pokeballs, we bought a town map and a Pokédex. So this is officially like the beginning of the game. The first 2 episodes were just the intro and a bit of a backstory to the game. And I do like how different the story is. It's really different from any other game I've played. It is a little bit darker, but they give you that warning when you start the game. So let's get into it. Let's finish exploring this little village. We just picked up a tiny mushroom and we're going to try and proceed to a forest. So we go up north to Prism Forest, and as we enter, we find a strange character called Vindica. Apparently she's a mayor of the next town, and she gives us a bit of information. She says whenever we enter a new route, we must read the signs. So this sign tells us that your Pokemon should be around level 17 if you want to enter this route. So every route they give you a little bit of information at what level your Pokemon should be at. So these signs are really important. They're a good indicator of where you need to go. And later on in this game, I got really lost because I wasn't really following the signs. So the signs are an important part of the game. For example, when you entered this route, they say your Pokemon should be around level 17. If you enter a new area and there's 3 possible routes, you might want to go to the one with the lowest level that's just after 17. So there might be a route that your Pokemon are required to be level 20. The other 2 routes might be like 30 or 40. So you don't want to go along those routes. I made that mistake for sure. Try and follow the lowest level route, and that's probably the correct path to take. We caught up with Vindica again, and she kind of taught us an HM. Now whenever we see berries on the tree, we can kick the tree and collect the berries. So that's going to be really useful. We're going to try and pick up as many items and berries as we can. We also found the route Guardian. Apparently some routes have a Guardian that's really strong. This Guardian is at level 99, so I'm not even going to try and take it on because we're going to lose for sure. And you can't catch these Guardians apparently. You probably just get a lot of experience and maybe an item or something. But we're going to continue exploring and try and pick up all the items we come across. If we find any berries, we're going to kick them. And we can surf already, so that's really interesting. Normally you don't get surf till way later on in the game. So that's definitely another thing that's a bit different here. But I do like it, and I like that they've swapped up the HMs a bit. It's not like your normal cut and strength and all of that. We can actually kick berries off the tree. So I can't wait to see what other HM kind of things there are. There are still some nests in the tree that we can't really interact with. I think we need some kind of headbutt or maybe a stronger kick or something. I don't know what's going to happen with that. We'll just have to wait and see. But now we've come across an Oddish in the wild, level 16, so we might as well try and catch it. We did buy a whole bunch of Pokeballs, so we might as well get catching now and start growing our collection. I love when we can actually start catching Pokemon. It's the funnest thing to do in the beginning of a game. And this route is pretty confusing. It's almost like a little maze. We're going to try and battle as many trainers as we can. But we've caught up with Vindica again, and she's healed up our team luckily. We're just collecting the last few berries that we have found. And then I think we've almost reached the end of this route, so we might be at the next town. I can't wait to see if there's a gym or something to take on. We're going to head up north, and we've come to a brand new path where we have found a camping spot. So there's a man here who's going to tell us all about it. Apparently he's friends with Mr. Bruce as well. And at these camping spots, you can heal up your Pokemon, but you can also craft items with different things that you have picked up. So this is a super interesting twist in the game. I do like that you can craft items. For example, you can get quick claws, experience shares, amulet coins, shell bells, and there's different levels to your crafting. You start off with crafting level 1. They show you exactly what you need in order to craft certain items. So for example, for an experience share, you might need a sunstone, white clay, and metal dust. They tell you how many you need of each item. And when your crafting gets really good, you can actually craft better items. So I'm guessing you'll have to battle that guy again, and if you defeat him, you'll unlock crafting level 2 and then level 3 and so on. And you can actually craft items to evolve your Pokemon. You can craft evolution stones like water stones and things like that. So that's a really different twist on the game. And now we have also come across another twist in the game. Along these routes, there are Mega Guardians. And if you defeat them, you earn a Mega Stone for that Pokemon. So I love that they've added that to the game. Instead of just like picking up a Mega Stone hiding somewhere, you've actually got Guardians to battle. So this Guardian has an Ordino, which has Mega Evolved, and it's level 19, which is pretty high. But if we can defeat Mega Ordino, we'll get gifted the Ordino Right, or whatever it's called. But I love that they've done that. So there's going to be tons of Mega Guardians to battle throughout the game. It's a nice, fun little touch. And hopefully we can try and get some cool Mega Stones. Like I said, the reason why I am playing this game is because it just got a brand new update, and they've included a lot of the new Mega Evolution Pokemon that have just been revealed and released in Pokemon Legends ZA. So I can't wait to see what some of those look like. I definitely want to try add some of them to our team. But so far the game is going really well. We're learning as we're going. The storyline is unfolding. And here we've also found a battle messenger. So apparently on every single route there is one person that you can chat to. And if you pay them money, it resets the battles in that route. So there might be like 6 or 7 trainers in a route. Once you've defeated them all, you go find the battle messenger. If you pay him, it resets all of those trainers and you can battle them again, just so you can get a lot more experience way easier. Instead of like grinding wild Pokemon, you can just go re-battle the trainers on that route, which is a brilliant idea. And it's optional, so you don't need to do it, but it is there if you do need to level up some of your Pokemon. But we have made it to the next town, and we have also caught up with some characters. These 2 new characters' names are Genba and Absolve, and apparently they're ninjas for the Information Agency. I think the Information Agency is some of the good guys in the story, so I'm sure we'll be seeing them a lot more. Genba also asks us some questions, if we're a boy or a girl, and what our rival's name is. So we get to name our rival now. We're just going to name our rival Gray to keep things simple. And Vindika is showing us around the city still. She showed us where the Pokemon Center is to heal up our team. So that's the same. And the next thing she's going to show us is the battle arena, which I didn't really listen to too clearly. You'll find out in the next episode, but I will explain it all to you guys. So with the battle arena, it's kind of like the gym for each town. But with the battle arena, it's not just one battle and you earn a badge kind of thing. Every battle arena has a battle defender, and there are 6 levels in the battle arena. You're going to start on level 1. There's level 1 to 6. And in order to start off your challenge, you've got to defeat the battle arena defender. And once you defeat the defender, it's not over. You've still got to defeat 3 challenges after that are trying to take your spot. So if you defeat the battle defender in the battle arena, you become the new battle defender. And then you have to protect that title by defeating 3 challenges. And then if you defeat those challenges, you can go up another level. And as you go higher in the level, the battle arena defenders get stronger and the challenges get stronger. So I kind of didn't focus too much on that when I was playing this. I was skipping ahead too much. but now I understand it way better, and I think it's an awesome idea. It's a cool little interesting twist on the gym, and I like that you've got to defeat the defender and then protect your title from challenges. In the next episode, we're definitely going to take on the battle arena, so I can't wait for that. We're just finishing exploring everything in the village now. We're chatting to everyone. There's a lot of attacks that you can learn and things like that. But it definitely helps to read and pay attention in this game. Otherwise, you are going to get a bit confused. You'll see in the next episode or two, I get completely lost and I do the wrong things at the battle arena. So don't rush ahead too much and you won't have any problems. We've just received an old rod so we can do some fishing. And we can't really explore the next route yet. We've got to go into this little cave first, apparently. So we're going to have to surf in there and see what that's about. So let's finish off exploring Shadow Town. We're going to test out our old rod first and see if we can find a Magikarp. I wouldn't mind adding Gyarados to our team. And yes, it looks like we've hooked a Magikarp, so we're going to try throw out some of our Pokeballs. And we've caught it, so we're just going to have to train it up a bit. We're going to have to try and craft an experience share as soon as possible. But we enter the cave, and apparently this is the Sage of Balance. This person can boost some of your Pokemon stats and also change your Pokemon's base stats. So this is another cool little change in the game. We're definitely going to have to come back and visit this person again and sort out our Pokemon stats and boost them up a bit. But this episode, we have really learned so much about Pokemon Nameless and how it is different from other Pokemon games, from new HMs to Root Guardians to Mega Guardians to Battle Arenas. There's been so much. But we're going to end things off here. Thanks for watching.